The stream this week is gonna be crazy. We have Ghetto Hype's gonna be on the live stream, right? We have G Mafia straight from London. You know you know that I'm English, so you know we gotta. This is gonna be an English takeover in Boston. We're coming back for our country. We're coming back for our country. I'm letting y'all know that us English blokies, we're coming back for our country, and it's gonna start here.
Brother the Benz and the brother the rims. Tell a boy no red eye, me work hard for me things. Them know a regular we fly like say we have wings. You have thick fat Kyle.
Y'all had to run, but we want our shit back. Then we have Jackal. You know Jackal's got it crazy. He's got the new song, Got My Money On Go. That shit is tearing down Jamaica. He's got his sunglasses. He has his shoes. Yo, his verticals in Jamaica is crazy. You got Shensia rocking the glasses now. You have every artist in Jamaica right now. They need the biker glasses. So he's gonna be on the stream. It's crazy. But let me read some flyers before we go into this Serani video. We have Classic Fresco Bar. That's gonna be at the Unity Sports Center. And let me get the date here for y'all. So it's the Unity Sports Center, 10 Dunbar Ave, Boston, Mass. 21 plus event. Early bird tickets. Woo! Early bird special, $4.99. Lion, you're bugging right here, brother. $4.99. That's crazy. You don't even give me a date. Oh, right here. January 11th. So here it is. Here's the rundown. January 11th, 2025. We have Classic Fresco Bar at Unity. Early bird $4.99. Stop it. Yo, what's going on? Oh man, today's a busy night, so this has to be quick because we got Vicky Vegas coming on at 9 o'clock. So as I was walking up to the venue Saturday night, I heard a young couple saying $50 to go to a club in Boston. And I know a lot of people's going to say, Shakes, you don't pay for any club. You've never paid for a club. So that's pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? Very mean of you to make fun of them. But I mean, you got to think about it, right? When we were running Dancehall, it was $25 to get into a club, and that was 15 years ago. So I just think $50 to get into a nightclub now is just keeping up with the rate of inflation. No, yes. So Saturday night was Serani at Unity Sports Club. And like I said, I'm retired for 10 years. I'm just coming back into the game just to observe, right? Like 15 years ago, I don't think I would have, well, we probably would have covered just Serani alone. But I don't think the last time I was in Dancehall, Serani would be alone. So like I said, we're just going there to observe what is going on. So I stepped into the venue, and I mean, the crowd, it was a late crowd. I mean, I was looking at the crowd like, damn, this is the promoter may have a rough night. So I walked up to Real Time and said, yo, Real Time, where's everybody? You know, and we just did a little. But as Ghetto Hype and Apache started to play, it's like those vibes went through the door, down the street, into the ether, and it just started drawing people into the club. So the club just starting to get packed. And I'm like, wow. The club just started to get packed. I was like, okay, this is going to be a good vibe. This is going to be a good vibe. I didn't know anything about Serani and where he was on the spectrum of dancehall. I've only been in this for a year. Remember, I retired 10 years ago. So I'm just new, right? So I've seen Valiant, Skang, Molly Don, Chronic Law, Sizzler. I mean, obviously that's going to be perfect. Sean Paul, obviously that's going to be perfect. Jada Kingdom put the pen to the pad. Chronic Law put the pen to the pad. So I didn't know what to expect. So Boston artist Rising, come on, he's doing this thing, shell down the place, which I like. I like to see Boston artists getting the love that they deserve from the crowd, not just everybody.
I want to name God, guide the youths in a Kingston. Big up every youths in a Kingston. Gallons Hill, sick place a Kingston. Hungry town, peace, Kingston. Me run the place in a Kingston.
Pushing up their mouth, waiting for the headliner to come on, like actually listening to the lyrics and getting involved with the song. So I thought that was a great look. I thought that was a really, 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 really good look for him and also for us. So then Serani came on. And like I said, I had no clue what to expect from Serani. I really didn't. The last time I saw Serani, he was like, he was with Mavado and Killer and Busy Signal and all of that entourage. So I didn't know what to expect. As Serani got on stage and started to chip away at the catalog, I said, oh, Serani sings that?
Up to my DJ, G-Trix! I know that she loves me, the way that she does me, and the way that she carry on. She knows that it's her. She knows that I love her, the way that I fuck her, and I know that it's her. Wait out, 1, 2,
oh, that's Serani? Damn. And as he starts to chip away at the catalog, the only thing that come into my mind is like, yo, the young artists that I've seen over the last year and a half, it's like they're not polished. Like they don't have the experience to actually be in Boston.
my culture. If you don't like music, bust that gun.
They just don't have it. And I think, I'm not dissing any we're not dissing no young artists, but you got to understand the era that I come from. I come from a gangster era. I come from an era where the artist had to be on a sound. So you DJ'd on a sound in front of a crowd in the Garrison in Jamaica to perfect your craft. Once you perfected your craft and got an OSB, then we allowed you to come over to 56 Slipe Road and voice. Then you go back on the street. Now you're catching. You're catching, but you're not on fire yet. Because you got to go and get jammies. You got to go check Digital B. You got to go and check Don Corleone. You got to start checking other producers to try and get on other rhythms. Showtime, Brookout, Sling Ting, blah, 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 etc., etc., etc. So as you're beginning to voice on these rhythms, now you got an OSB, you got an organic street buzz. So now Bass Odyssey or King IDs or Gyro or Black Cat or Stone will give you a call like, yo, I need that tune on dub. So then you go to the studio and then you start to record the song. And then you go back on the street again. Now it's Christmas time. Christmas time, when we used to be in Jamaica, we used to run the whole island. We leave Malvern at 4 in the afternoon, reach town at 6, 7, depending on how much catty you want to stop in, you know what it is. You know. You know what it is. When you got that foreigner 2-week money, you go down and you act like you got mad bread. 2-week money. So you hit Kingston, you gotta hit Fame Road Party, right? Then you gotta hit Mass Camp, then you gotta go to the Grill, then you gotta hit Ochi. Then you gotta hit Montego Bay, then you gotta hit Ochi, then you gotta go up and around back to town. So everybody's in the street shopping in the craft. Especially right now in Christmas. Christmas right now is just crazy. Christmas right now in Jamaica is crazy. As an artist, you could be booked on 3 shows. You could be. I remember one night we followed Killer all night. All over the country, we were Killer. All over the country. So when you're doing this, right? You're just sharpening the skills. So when you do make it to America or Germany or England, you're a professional. Like you've had a year in Jamaica to iron out all the kinks to go on tour. But now it just feels like you could get a rhythm anywhere. You can voice in your basement, release a tune, go viral on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, song catch on fire, people start booking you, and the next thing you know, after 2 or 3 songs on iTunes, you're doing stop dates. Which to me, I feel that is the problem with dancehall right now. I just feel that you're not sharpening your skills. You're not going through the proper channels to do what you got to do. And I know it's not fair to the young artists I've seen, but just seeing Serani command the crowd and just know what he was doing was crazy. And I get it. Serani is young, but he's old. And he has 20 years of experience. But to me, Serani wasn't that big of an artist. Remember, because you got to understand the artist that he's rolling with. You're Bounty, Beanie, Capleton, Buju, Sizzler. Like he's trying to fight for his space in that era. And I think just overall, I mean, from what I've seen over the last year and a half, I just think Serani is an amazing artist. I think he's an amazing artist. And I think, I honestly think like if he was to do the whole Live Nation thing, you know, where you do Brighton Music Hall, you do your 1,000 there, and then boops, You do Paradise Rock Club, you do your 1500 there, and then boops, you come back, you do your House of Blues, that's your 3000. I just think that Serani could really, really put together something special because he has the catalog to do it. And this is my problem now with the promoters. And I know everybody wants to see the new thing. But I think 90s and late and early 2000 dancehall, when I say early 2000, shit, we could go all the way to 2015 because it's 2025 right now, right? I think we need to preserve that era of dancehall and put those artists. We need to be seeing Vegas twice a year. We need to be seeing Lexus twice a year. We need to be seeing Serani. We maybe can't get the Mavado and the Bounty and the big headliners, but there's a lot of artists on the second tier in Jamaica that we need that should be coming out because they're the ones. Serani is gonna carry the torch for dancehall for the next 5 years because he's young. He's got 6 years before he reached my age. So he's going to carry the torch. And by the time we do that now, that means the Valiants, the Molly Duns, the Crafts, the Chronic Law has had 10 years to perfect their craft. I just don't like the way the business is now. And I get it. I'm not hating. And I think what's good about the business now is that everybody has an opportunity to make it. What's bad about the business now, people catch a little hype and then they're gone. Like I've seen the big artists of today, and none of them could bring a crowd like Zebra. Zebra packed out 3 C's. I don't know if any of these young artists now could pack out 3 C's. I just don't think they could. And I know Zebra's a really bad example. But I just think that the way dancehall is right now, I would like to see Serani and artists in that tier now carrying the torch for dancehall and not the younger generation, because I just don't think I don't think they have what it takes to really catapult the culture forward. And then Buju and the Bounties and the Cartels and the Beanies, they're supposed to be playing stadiums. I don't even understand why they're not doing arena tours at this stage. I don't understand why, like, Sean Paul is doing arena tours. I don't understand why Bounty and Beanie and those artists are not on the same level with Sean Paul is right now. Like, I don't understand it. It confused me that Butcher couldn't sell out TD Bank North. Like, that shit blows my mind. You can't, I mean, the place holds 19,000. By the time you put the stage in, man, we're probably talking anywhere between 12 to 15,000. Yeah, I know you did shows in New York, but you should be able to, and a lot of people say the promoter picked bad timing. You know, it's Labor Day weekend. Who the hell's in Boston for Labor Day weekend? If you are in Boston for Labor Day weekend, you go to New York Carnival. And if you don't, and if you're not from the Caribbean, then you're down the Cape, because, you know, the summer's over in Boston. But that still, to me, doesn't, that, I know the algorithm, but to me, I just felt like he should have enough buying power to sell out the TD Bank North. And if he can't do that in every state, then the genre's got a problem. You got to understand that there's a tier system here. Buju Bounty Beanie Arena Tour. Underneath the arena tour is a Serani, Vegas, Lexus, blah, blah, blah. The third lower tier is your Valiants, Molly Dunn, Croft, Skeng, all of that. They're supposed to be doing the K's, the 3 C's, and all of that. Upstairs at Oceanside. But I don't understand. I don't understand where the culture is. I don't understand where we're at in the culture. I don't understand the buying power. I don't understand that. And please, in the comments, please help me out. But I think, and maybe I need to do, maybe I need to start bringing shows, and maybe I need to start bringing that tier. Because we need somebody, because I don't think Skeng, TJ, even though I think TJ is a great artist, I don't see those artists carrying the torch. I don't know. I think the genre is crazy. I think the genre is fucked up. I really do. I don't know. But like I say, I love Serani. I thought it was a great show. Had a good time. I don't know. It's crazy though. All right, man. We like to keep this sweet. Like, subscribe, then go and check out Shakes' live. Why? Because it helps the algorithm.